Greetings, everyone. This is my short video. I have updated many of the grades, so I'm almost caught up on everything. But you should have comments for project 1 all the way through the peer review. And I wanted to spend time talking specifically about peer review because there's one coming up at the end of the week, or getting prepared to do that. Please review the peer review process, and please make sure that you are giving each other feedback based on course vocabulary and the content and ideas and writing strategies that you've been looking at in the course. So don't just say I like, don't just say I think you did a great job. Watch out for filler words, and you want to give critical feedback. You don't just want people to say, oh, this is good. If it's good, explain why. If it's not working, explain why, and use the vocabulary from our text, because that is going to be more helpful. Also, make sure you're downloading each other's drafts and you are writing directly in it, because making comments in the draft will help the writer make connections to what you're saying in your first impressions and your last impression. But it's those comments that you make throughout that help them see, like, oh, it's right here in this section of my paper that I'm talking, that you are giving me some feedback on. So if you're not making those comments throughout the paper, then you need to be very, very detailed and talk about the paper in paragraphs. And that could be even an additional amount of work. So make sure when you are giving feedback, you use the vocabulary. Skip filler words. I know this might sound mean, but it's okay. You don't have to like each other's drafts. It is not about whether or not you like the draft. It is about you asking questions and pointing out details and giving comments that make me or the writer go back and think about the choices that they've made according to the content and the requirements for the type of writing we're doing at the time. And for goodness sake, stop giving each other feedback about grammar and spelling, because Grammarly and spell check can do that. Don't waste your time. If you see people just doing things that is so horrific that you can't get through their paper, just say, hey, I think you really want to go spend some time on grammar, mechanics, and sentence structure, and maybe you should talk to an instructor, and maybe you should talk to a GRCC tutor. That's not your role as a peer reviewer. You are going to ask questions and make comments that are related to the type of writing that we're assigned at the moment, and using the vocabulary in the chapters and the assignment sheet. And that's all I have.